Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Schwartz.
I made the mistake of looking at the list of other people who have won the award and became kind of daunted, because it's people like Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney and Joni Mitchell and James Taylor, and people who are completely my heroes as writers. So to be included in their company was a pretty amazing thing to me.
Composer and lyricist Stephen Schwartz has been one of the best in the business for almost 50 years, with scores for Wicked, Godspell, and Pippin among his credits, and 3 Oscars and 3 Grammys on his mantelpiece. Recently, Stephen joined Variety at Nightbird Studios in West Hollywood to reflect on his recent ASCAP Founders Award, give us an update on the movie version of Wicked, and preview a new song for the stage version of Prince of Egypt.
Stephen, on Tuesday night you received the ASCAP Founders Award.
Yeah. It was amazing to me. First of all, when you think about who founded ASCAP, Jerome Kern, Irving Berlin, Victor Herbert, John Philip Sousa, to receive an award in their name as, you know, someone who's trying to make a career as a songwriter is pretty amazing.
I think one of the things that perhaps led to, at least in part to the award, is your longtime involvement with the ASCAP Musical Workshop. I understand a number of people who've gone through the workshop have actually gone on to some success.
You have writers like Steve Luttwak, Gentleman's Guide for Love and Murder, Chad Baglin, who wrote the lyrics for Aladdin, among other things, Glenn Slater, who's represented on Broadway this year by School of Rock, and Bronx Tale. It's getting to be an increasingly long list, which I'm happy about.
One of your most beloved shows is obviously Wicked. Tell us where you are now.
We are in the process of doing the screenplay. I'm working again with Winnie Holzman, who wrote the book for the stage musical. And I think relatively soon we'll be able to bring the draft to Stephen Daldry, our director, and our producer Mark Platt, and see what their input is and take it from there.
Why do you think Wicked as a show has touched a chord in so many theater goers for so long?
I think the best answer to that came from one of our producers, David Stone, who observed that after all of us have that green girl inside us. And I think she's just resonating for theatergoers. Her status as an outcast, her desire to be in, and her struggle with how much of herself she's willing to give away in order to achieve that.
One of your other major scores written for movies is The Prince of Egypt, which I understand is now actually going to become a stage musical.
Our first production of that will actually be this fall at TheaterWorks in Palo Alto, California. And, you know, it's the beginning of the development process of converting it into a stage musical. For instance, with Prince of Egypt, the animated musical did not have the famous I Want song. Doing it for the stage, we need to come up with an I Want song for the character of Moses, which is a bit challenging, because if you think about the story, while he believes he is a prince of Egypt, he doesn't really want anything. It's not until he finds out the truth about his birth that he's launched on his journey.
Their deeds forever known in story, song, and stone, while mine won't leave the faintest mark. I like the humblest of slaves, I won't leave the faintest mark.
The truth is, I really enjoyed it. It's what I've always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a writer. There are a lot of stories to tell. There are things that I wrestle with in myself that I want to communicate and sort of put out there for other people to consider. And you know, I haven't run out of those yet.
We vanish in the blink of an icy eye. Then it goes on.
Please share this video, click like, and tell us what you think in the comments. Come back soon, and thanks for watching.